it's Joy. I'm sitting here in the truck and my heart is literally racing because I have been holding onto a secret that is just, it's too big for me to keep anymore. You know how our family group chat is always busy. Well, lately it hasn't just been busy, it's been exploding. First, it was 1 positive test, then 2, then 3. I looked at Austin and said, is this really happening again? Y'all, 2026 isn't just a busy year for the Duggars. It's a record breaker. We're talking about 7, yes, 7, of us expecting at the exact same time. From Jessa's surprising news to a certain sister we haven't seen in years, the big house is about to get a lot more crowded. I'm going to take you behind the scenes of our secret pregnancy pact, show you the ultrasound photos Jim Bob isn't ready for you to see, and finally reveal who that mystery silhouette in the background really is. Get ready because the 2026 Duggar baby boom starts right now. Okay. Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. So today's video is, wow, it is probably the biggest update I have ever filmed. I'm sitting here in the car while Austin is in the hardware store because I literally couldn't wait to tell you guys what has been happening in the Duggar family official group chat. You know how usually we announce pregnancies one by one, like Jessa goes first, then maybe 6 months later, I go. Well, throw the schedule out the window. This week, my phone has been blowing up. It started with a picture from Jessa, positive test. We were all screaming, sending emojis. And then literally 20 minutes later, ding, another picture from Kendra, and then ding, another one from Lauren. I looked at Austin and said, babe, is there something in the water in Arkansas? We are looking at a 2026 baby boom that makes the 2019 boom look tiny. We realized that by the summer of 2026, there are going to be 7 new Duggar cousins. 7! I had to mute the notifications because it was just congrats. Congrats. My 2, over and over again. It feels like we are all living the same life right now, and honestly, it's chaos, but it's the best kind of chaos. So, let's start with Jessa. Y'all know Jessa. She is the queen of keeping things organized, but even she is freaking out a little bit. Baby number 6. Can you believe it? They just moved into the new fixer-upper house. You guys saw the renovation videos on my channel, right? The kitchen is beautiful, but we definitely didn't plan for another crib in the master bedroom this soon. She sent us a video of Fern and George reacting to the news. George didn't really get it, but Fern is so excited to be a big sister again. But here is the real tea. Jessa is due almost the exact same week as me. We are literally going to be waddling around together in the July heat. She told me yesterday, Joy, I don't know how we're going to fit everyone in the van. And I was like, girl, you need a bus at this point. But seriously, after everything she went through with her miscarriage a couple of years ago, seeing her this happy and healthy with a strong heartbeat on the ultrasound, it just makes me want to cry. God is so good. Then there's me. Yes, if you missed the thumbnail, I am part of the boom. I have to be honest with y'all. This one was a surprise. A good surprise, but a surprise. We have been so busy with the farm, and Gideon is getting older. But having Gunnar and Evelyn still so little, I was like, okay, Lord, we are doing this. The first trimester has been rough. The morning sickness hit me way harder than it did with the girls. I've been filming less because, honestly, I've been napping more. Austin has been amazing, though. He's been taking the kids out on the 4-wheelers so I can just lay on the couch and eat crackers. But being pregnant at the same time as my best friend Carlin Bates, A and Jessa, A and the others, it makes it so much easier. I can just text them and say, do y'all have heartburn right now? And 5 people reply, yes. It's like we have this built-in support group. We're already planning a massive joint baby shower. Can you imagine the amount of diapers we're going to need? It's actually scary. Okay, I saw the comments on the last video. Y'all are detectives? Seriously, the FBI needs to hire Duggar fans. Everyone noticed that in the background of Mom's birthday dinner, there was someone standing behind the balloon arch, hiding their stomach. And everyone is asking, is that Lauren? Is that Kendra? Is that Anna? I can't confirm names just yet because some of my sisters want to announce it on their own time, and I want to respect that. But I will say this, You are right. There is a secret pregnancy in the family that hasn't been announced publicly yet. The sister has been off social media for a long time. She loves her privacy, but she is definitely part of the 2026 club. It's funny because in the old days, we filmed everything. But now, some of my brothers and their wives just want to be normal people. So yes, the silhouette is real. And when she finally posts the photo, y'all are going to lose your minds because she is further along than any of us. I also want to address the biggest rumor I keep seeing. Every time I do a Q&A, people ask, is Anna pregnant? Is Anna having baby number 8? I know why people ask. It's a huge topic. Obviously, with Josh being away, the logistics of that would be impossible. But people love to conspire. I want to clear the air a little bit. Anna is doing well. She is focused on the kids. She is loving on Mackenzie and the little ones. But she is not one of the 7 pregnant sisters in the group chat right now. I think sometimes people forget that she is a real person going through a really hard season. She comes to the big family dinners and we love having her, but she isn't trying to make headlines. So the mystery silhouette is not Anna. However, that doesn't mean the mystery person isn't someone equally surprising. Let's just say there is a reason we are keeping that one quiet for now. So the biggest question I get in my DMs right now is, Joy, did y'all plan this? Is there a pregnancy pact? I have to laugh because, honestly, getting 7 Duggar women to agree on anything, even a restaurant for dinner, is impossible. So planning 7 pregnancies? No way. It really was just a crazy coincidence. But I will say, once the first 3 of us announced in the group chat, it started to feel like a wave. Jessa announced, then Kendra, then me, and suddenly the sisters who were on the fence about having another baby this year were like, well, if everyone else is doing it, I want a cousin for my baby too. We always joke that we come in batches. There was the 2019 batch with Ivy, Felicity, and Addison. But the 2026 batch, this is next level. It wasn't a signed contract, but I think subconsciously, we all love raising our kids together. Having a buddy who is pregnant at the same time makes the swollen feet and the cravings so much more bearable. So no, it wasn't planned. But I think we're all really glad it happened this way. You guys know my dad. He loves numbers. Jinger actually talked about this on her podcast recently. She predicted that Dad's ultimate goal is 100 grandkids. And honestly, with this 2026 boom, we are getting there faster than anyone thought. I walked into the big house the other day, and Dad literally has a spreadsheet. I'm not kidding. He tracks the birthdays, the due dates, and I swear he is calculating the odds of hitting 100 by 2030. Right now, with the new babies coming this summer, the count is pushing past 40. He is ecstatic. To him, this isn't just about babies, it's about legacy. He loves saying, I have 35 grandkids and counting, but for us moms, we are the ones doing the work. I told him, Pops, you can want 100, but I'm stopping at 4. He just laughed. He thinks we're all going to have 10 kids like Mom. But seeing him with the little ones, he really is in his element. He might be obsessed with the number, but he definitely loves the chaos of a full house. No, I have to give a shout out to Joe and Kendra. Y'all haven't seen them on social media in forever, and that's on purpose. They love their privacy. But let me tell you, they are the MVPs of this baby boom. Kendra is just, she was born to be a mom. She handles 3, 4, or 5 kids with so much grace. Rumor has it, and I'm not confirming numbers, that they might be adding another one to their crew in 2026. They live on the compound close to Mom and Dad, so they have a lot of help. But watching Kendra, you'd never know she's tired. She always has that big smile. While Jessa and I are complaining about back pain online, Kendra is just quietly raising a small army. They are the silent engine of the Duggar grandchild count. I respect them so much for stepping away from the cameras. They decided that their kids' privacy was more important than the brand, and honestly, they seem happier than ever. Speaking of privacy, let's talk about Josiah and Lauren. They completely scrubbed their Instagram years ago. They went ghost mode. We barely saw them in vlogs. But recently, you might have spotted them in the background of Jinger's video or Jana's wedding video. And yes, The eagle-eyed fans notice they have a few more little ones running around than the last time you saw them officially. Lauren has been through so much. After her miscarriage with Asa and then having Bella, she got really protective. But with this 2026 pregnancy, I feel like she is relaxing a little bit. She's not doing a big People magazine spread, but she's okay with being seen at family events again. I think being part of this group of pregnant sisters helps. She doesn't feel like the spotlight is just on her. She can blend in with the rest of us waddling around. It's been really healing for her to have so many sisters in law expecting at the same time. She's sharing updates in the group chat, and it feels like the old days just without the cameras in her face. Okay, let's talk logistics. 7 babies due within a few months of each other. My mom, Michelle, is basically running a maternity ward at this point. She's already planning the baby showers. And yes, we are trying to combine them because if we did 7 separate showers, we would be partying every weekend until Christmas. Mom is in her element. She loves babies more than anything, but it's also chaotic. We were joking that we need a color-coded calendar just for due dates. And the hand-me-downs! Oh my goodness! The bin of maternity clothes is traveling from house to house like the sisterhood of the traveling pants. I just got a bag of clothes from Katie, and as soon as I grow out of them, they're going to Jessa. It's a massive logistical operation. But honestly, having mom there to coordinate it all, it's a lifesaver. She's been through 19 pregnancies herself, so when we're all panicking, she's the one saying, it's going to be okay. Here's a casserole, go take a nap. We couldn't do this boom without her. Okay, so with 7 of us pregnant, everyone keeps asking, are you doing a joint gender reveal? Y'all remember when Jana and David did their twin reveal last November? That was huge. Blue smoke for Jana, pink for Abby. Well, we tried to top it. We literally had a group FaceTime where we debated renting a crop duster plane to drop 7 different colors of smoke over the farm. Austin was like, a joy, that is a safety hazard. And he was probably right. So we decided to split it up. Jessa and I are doing something together next week. Stay tuned for that. But I can tell you this, the boys are winning this year. Ginger just had little Finnegan, Jana just had Archie, and Jessa had Edward. The Duggar girl streak is officially broken. We usually have so many bows and headbands, but now I'm buying trucks and dinosaurs in bulk. It's honestly so fun to see the ratio flip. Dad is thrilled because he thinks we need more men to carry on the family name, but I'm just happy I don't have to buy any more pink dresses. I want to be real with you guys for a minute. Being pregnant is a blessing, but it is hard. And when you have 7 of us doing it at once, you realize how different every pregnancy is. I've been struggling with morning sickness way more this time than with Gunnar or Evelyn. But then I look at Abby, she's a nurse, so she knows all the tricks, and she's been our lifesaver. She literally made care packages for all the pregnant sisters with ginger chews and electrolytes. We have a thread in the group chat just called the sick bay. If one of us is having a bad day, another sister will drop off dinner. Jana, even though she has a newborn with Archie, brought me a casserole yesterday because I couldn't get off the couch. That's the beauty of this baby boom. Yes, it's crowded. Yes, it's loud, but nobody fights alone. When I had that scare with the miscarriage a few years ago, I felt so isolated. Now, I have an army of sisters checking on me every single day. Y'all know Austin Hiddens. He's a few words. When we found out about baby number 4, he didn't jump up and down and scream. He just looked at me, took a deep breath, and said, we're going to need to build another room. He's so practical. But seriously, watching him with Gideon and Gunnar, he is such a good dad. He's already planning how to fit 4 car seats in his truck. He told me the other day, Joy, I think we're officially outnumbered. And he's right. But then I see him teaching Gideon how to use a hammer or holding Evelyn when she scrapes her knee. And I know he's ready. He jokes that we are starting our own construction crew. With Jess's boys and our boys, we basically have a full workforce ready to go in about 10 years. He might be stressed about the logistics, but I catch him smiling when he looks at the ultrasound photos on the fridge. Have y'all noticed something about the names lately? We are so over the letter J. Jana named her son Archie. No J. Jessa named her newest Edward. No J. Jinger went with Finnegan. No J. Jeremiah and Hannah picked Emery. No J. It's a whole new era. Mom and Dad used to say that a J theme was to honor Jesus and Jim Bob, but honestly, it got confusing. I mean, we have a Jana, a Joy Anna, and a Johanna. It was a lot. We are choosing names that we just like. Archie is such a cool, modern name. It fits Jana's vibe perfectly. Edward is classic, which is totally Jess's style. We aren't following the IBLP rulebook on names anymore. And I think that's a sign of how much we've all grown. We are respecting our roots, but we are building our own branches. Okay, let's talk about the question everyone asks. How do you afford this? We don't have the TV show money anymore. That's gone. People think Jim Bob pays for everything, but that's not true. Austin works hard in construction. Ben is a pastor. Steven has his own job in Nebraska. We all hustle, but we also save where it counts. You guys see me at the thrift store all the time. With 40 grandkids, the hand me-down system is legendary. When Jessa's boys outgrow a pair of shoes, they come to Gideon. When Gideon outgrows them, they go to Samuel or Truett. We barely buy clothes, and for baby gear, we swap strollers like trading cards. Jana didn't have to buy a single thing for Archie because Jinger shipped her boxes of stuff from LA. It's not about being rich, it's about being resourceful. We might have a lot of kids, but we aren't wasteful. We make it work because family is the priority. It's funny how life works. For 20 years, Jana was the one giving us advice. She taught me how to swaddle. She taught Jessa how to potty train. But now that she has Archie, the dynamic has shifted, but also it hasn't. I called her the other day panicking about sleep schedules for the new baby, and even though she is a first-time mom, technically, she still knows more than all of us combined. She just laughed and said, "Joy, just follow the baby's lead." She is so calm. I think all those years of raising us prepared her in a way nobody else understands. But now she gets to do the fun part. She isn't just managing a crisis, she's building a bond. She sends us videos of Steven holding Archie, and she's like, "Is this normal?" It's so cute to see her ask us questions for once. We finally get to be the big sisters to her in this season, and I love that we can give back a little bit of the support she gave us our whole lives. You guys have probably noticed a trend. A lot of my sisters are disappearing. Kendra, gone from Instagram. Lauren, ghost mode. Even Jessa posts way less than she used to. With this 2026 baby boom, we had a serious talk in the group chat about privacy. The internet can be a lot. People have opinions on our names, our bodies, our parenting. For some of my sisters, the anxiety just wasn't worth the likes. They decided that this pregnancy was going to be for them, not for the world. I respect that so much. I choose to share my life because I love connecting with you guys and I love editing videos. But I never judge the ones who stepped away. If you don't see a bump update from someone, don't assume something is wrong. Just assume they are enjoying their peace. They are choosing to live in the moment rather than posting it. And honestly, sometimes I'm jealous of that quiet life. Okay, get your calendars out! Here is the timeline for the chaos. Jana kicked us off with Archie in January. Jinger had Finnegan in March. But the real storm hits this summer. June, we have the mystery sister due. Still not telling! July, me and Jessa are literally due days apart. We are taking bets on who goes into labor first. August, Kendra is rumored to be due, wink wink. And then in September, we have one more little straggler joining the crew. Basically, from June to September, do not expect to see Michelle Duggar anywhere but a waiting room. We are joking that we should just rent out a wing of the hospital. It's going to be exhausted husbands, endless coffee runs, and so many tiny newborn hats. If I go silent on YouTube in July, just know I am probably changing diapers or eating a lactation cookie. It's going to be a wild ride. When I look at this new generation, Archie, my new baby, Jess's new baby, I think about how different their lives will be from ours. We grew up on TV. We grew up wearing matching outfits and following strict rules. These kids, they are growing up free. They are growing up in Nebraska, in LA, in Arkansas. They play video games, they wear shorts. They go to public school or private school or homeschool. whatever their parents choose. They aren't the 19 kids. They are just cousins. They will know their family history, sure, but they aren't carrying the burden of the brand. They get to be individuals, and that makes me so happy. When we all get together for Christmas now, it's not a production. It's just a family, a really, really big family. And as we welcome these 7 new souls in 2026, I just pray that they feel loved for who they are, not for what they represent. So that's the secret. The 2026 Duggar baby boom is real, and it is massive. I wanted to share this with you guys because you've watched me grow up. You watched me get married, become a mom, and now become a mom of 4. To my sisters, I love you guys. I am so ready to do this together. Let's stock up on coffee now. And to you guys, the viewers, thank you for being excited for us. Thank you for respecting the ones who want privacy and for cheering on those of us who share. Make sure you are subscribed because as soon as this baby gets here, I will be posting the birth vlogs. If Austin lets me, please pray for safe deliveries for all 7 of us. It's going to be a crazy year, but I wouldn't trade this big, messy, loud family for anything in the world. I love you guys. Bye.